brake twist before we've even begun. Our championship leader did not make it out of the pit lane in time. He is exasperated. Well, it's a timing issue clearly, and he will start the feature race from the pit lane.
Yeah, it was one mistake after the other, and they are chilling. Yeah, they're chilling. They do a mistake with the tires, and nobody rushes. Yeah, but man, how do we make this mistake on the first place? How does that happen? Come on! Yeah, they were cruising like it's holidays.
And F2 in Budapest is underway. Good reaction time for the front row. Really good reaction time for Bortoleto, but he had no momentum. Look at that from Victor Martins. He's gone from 5th on the grid to the lead. Can Fittipaldi get there to the inside? Our pole sitter's going to lose a ton of places off the road. Victor Martins turns 5th on the grid to the lead by the time that he gets to turn number 1. Absolutely extraordinary. Fittipaldi finds himself in 2nd place, then in 3rd. Bortoleto, our pole sitter, has tumbled down the order. That was the orange MP of Hauga getting by. A really disappointing start for our pole sitter. A dream one for Victor Martins.
A huge lock-up for Paul Aaron, who's going to lose a place again to Behrman around the outside of turn 4. Lost downforce, had cold tyres from that front wing, and then just had to lock up to try to avoid the car ahead, and he's tumbling down into the mid-pack, losing another space to Hauga as they make their way through turn 6.
Bortoleto had a huge amount of momentum and nowhere to use it, and yet it parted for the driver who started 5th and taking his place in the lead, Victor Martins. An extraordinary start. Seen that a couple of times in Formula 2 through the last decade, but very rarely do you get a driver from outside the first 2 rows leading into turn 1. DRS enabled for the first time for Fittipaldi to use it. He was close enough without it. Martins nose hugs the inside line. Go the long way round is the challenge. He hangs him out to dry, and he claims first place for the moment, but he's under huge pressure now. Bortoleto will be hoping that they scrap and scrap again. He wants it to be a 3-car fight, but we're on board with Fittipaldi, trying to go the long way round. There can be grip out there. Can he turn the outside line to the inside line? Will they make it through this corner? Once again it's close. Once again it's side by side, but Martins hangs on. Antonelli bowled to the inside. He was told on the radio this would be massive for our race if you get past Maloney, and he improvised to get by. Maloney's not having it though, and they're scrapping in a part of the racetrack that you never normally see. Antonelli up to P4 could have huge implications later on in the feature. We are on board with the driver behind, trying to get to the inside of the curb. He's hit him and he spun. Our pole sitter hits Maloney. Both of them spin round. Aaron and Maloney just going through turn number 2. It looked like it was reduced speed. It looked like it was in control. It was anything but.
So Aaron goes to the inside of Hauga here, and what Maloney's trying to do is slow the car down in the middle of the corner to look after that hard tyre, square it off so he's not turning and delivering traction at the same time. So he slows the car right down. Aaron plain misjudges it.
I've destroyed my race.
That is side by side, at least it was, because Victor Martins has gone through the fresher hard rubber tells, and the ART driver has 1 car ahead of him, and Kimi Antonelli still needs to come into box. And that's a big moment into the wall. Car 16 finds the barrier, and that is Cordial, the second high-tech, out of the race, and we will get a safety car.
Ooh, out wide. He's not very wide, is he, on the curb? Already the rear a bit unsettled. Cordial, though, taking the curb, and it often lifts the rear tyre off the ground. We're going to see it from Hauga, who's behind Cordial. And let's have a look then. He's just lost it, balance-wise.
Yeah, I crashed. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I hit the curb and I crashed. Okay, copy. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine.
Here's our race leader, Kimi Antonelli, back into play to be a contender.
Yeah, and this gap that Antonelli's built becomes all the more important now because it's magnified hugely by the earliest arrival of the safety car. The question is, where does Antonelli come out? And then, what can he do on that soft compound tyre? Was he too deep?
Did he slow that down, Alex? Did he scrub off the speed in time? Where you catch the safety car, crucial as well. There's the change of lead. Victor Martins goes into the lead of the feature race. Kimi Antonelli, if he got it slowed down, is going to get the soft tyres to attack at the end of this one.
Antonelli already up underneath the gearbox of Hauga.
Trying to turn 5th, into 4th. Can he get to the apex first? Martins leads, but he's going to have to get on with it because Kimi Antonelli is on the charge. 1 cleared, 3 to go.
Gonna try and make the move in short order on Fittipaldi. He got in, and he also got out. Traction better despite the difficult line in. Fittipaldi having to manage the car. We've got moves then further back through the pack as well.
Crawford getting past Hadjar. Antonelli getting to the podium places. He's 3rd by turn number 3.
Easy move on Fittipaldi. That's the differential in grip. He's got 2 tough customers though. The Brazilian, Bortoleto, the Frenchman, Victor Martins, both able to throw their elbows nice and wide, and they're going to be battling between themselves as well when Antonelli arrives.
3-car battle, the first 2 on the whitewalled hard tyre, a fresh soft tyre for Kimi Antonelli, who is trying once again in the middle of the racetrack to do what he did to Zane Maloney earlier on. The McLaren junior driver up against the Mercedes man into the braking zone. 2nd place for Kimi Antonelli on the charge once again. Nothing Bortoleto can do to respond. We're going to a timed race, under 11 minutes plus a lap to go. the rookie of the year from last year up against the 17-year-old, who surely seems, at one stage of his career, Formula 1 bound. He led a lot of laps yesterday. It came to nothing. It's the opposite equation today. Now on the soft tyres with DRS. Martins defends, but Antonelli attacks all the way to the race lead. Fifth at the restart. First with 9 minutes to go. Antonelli, first place in the race. Who's on the third step of the podium? Let's find out. If it's a traction race, it could belong to Vasseur. They're so close to making contact. This one's going to go all the way to turn number 2. Advantage Trident though. Advantage Richard Vasseur. From the disappointment of disqualification back to the podium today. The man linked with promotion to Formula 1 is about to win for the second time in Formula 2. But this time, it's the feature. Awesome stuff from Antonelli, who wins a feature race for the first time in Formula 2 and punches the air with delight. He's beaten Victor Martins and Richard Vasseur to the flag. It's a fine podium. Martins making the wrong tyre work yesterday and today. Double podium for him.
Thank you so much, guys. Oh, this was a good one. Thank you guys for the hard work. We all deserve this. Bravo, Kimi, bravo. Oh my god, I'm crying as well.
The feature race that has been claimed by Kimi Antonelli, his second win of the season, and his rookie campaign in Formula 2. Victor Martins in second, and it's a double podium this round as well. He's been excellent all the way through the weekend. Richard Vasseur from 10th on the grid to 3rd by the flag. Kimi Antonelli, a feature race winner in Formula 2 for the first time.
Well, joy on the podium, and an element of relief as well, I would expect. Excellent drive though from Kimi Antonelli, who thoroughly deserved that one.